Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly, while others work hard day after day, yet never break free? Is it luck? No. Let me tell you something that could change your life. Wealth doesn't start in your wallet. It starts in your mind. Yes, your mind is the most powerful asset you will ever own. It is the soil, and your thoughts are the seeds. If you plant thoughts of confidence, of faith, of ambition, you will harvest abundance. But if you allow doubt, fear, and limitation to take root, you will grow weeds, and weeds will choke your dreams. This is not theory. This is not wishful thinking. It is a philosophy built on over 25 years of study. A study of the habits, the minds, and the methods of the most successful men in America. And as I wrote in Think and Grow Rich, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Now listen carefully. You are not broke. You are not stuck. You are not limited by your background. You've just been programmed by your environment, by your parents, by your teachers, by society. They told you money is hard. They told you success is for someone else. They told you to be realistic, to settle. But let me ask you, who gave them the right to define your future? If you believe what they believe, you will live like they live. But if you're ready to believe in something greater, if you're ready to break the cycle, to take back your power, then I say this to you. You can become rich. You can shape your destiny. You can reprogram your mind for success. Not next year, not when you're older, not when the economy gets better. Now, today, in the next 45 minutes, I'm going to walk you through a roadmap that has helped millions. A system, a structure, a philosophy that turned ordinary men into millionaires and dreamers into doers. We're not talking about get-rich-quick tricks. We're talking about real mental transformation. Because if you can master your mind, you can master your money. And that is where we begin. If you want to be rich, you must understand the machine that creates wealth. And that machine is your mind. You see, your mind is not just a place where thoughts come and go. Your mind is a factory. It's where beliefs are built, where habits are shaped, where decisions are made, and where every dollar you've ever earned was first imagined. Let me break it down for you. Your mind has two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious mind is the captain. It sets the direction. It chooses what to focus on. But the subconscious, that's the crew. That's where the real power lies. It doesn't think, it doesn't judge, it just follows orders, over and over again. Whatever you feed your subconscious becomes your identity, and your identity becomes your financial reality. Now listen carefully. You are not poor because of your job. You are not stuck because of your education. You are where you are because of what you believe about yourself. And most of those beliefs, they're not even yours. They were programmed into you by what your parents said, by what your teachers believed, by what the media repeated, and by what society accepted as normal. But what's normal to most people? Debt, struggle, paycheck to paycheck, dreams put on hold, stress over bills. That's not a life. That's a mental prison. But here's the good news. If your mind can be programmed, it can be reprogrammed. You are not stuck with the thoughts you inherited. You can choose the thoughts you build with. You can choose what you believe. And when you choose what you believe, you choose what you attract. Because here's the truth. Your income will never exceed your identity. You must first think like a rich person. Before you become one, not just think in theory, think in practice. Think daily. Think with emotion. Wealth is not just built with your hands. It is built with your inner blueprint. And the blueprint is your mind. So the question becomes, what are you telling your mind every single day? That you're broke? That you're not good enough? That people like you never win? Or that you are capable? That you are worthy? That you are on the path to wealth? And nothing will stop you. In the next section, I'll show you how to reprogram your subconscious mind with a method that's simple, but powerful beyond measure. Let's go there. Now, let me say something that may surprise you. You weren't born poor. You were taught to be poor. Yes, From the moment you could understand words, you were being programmed. Programmed by people who didn't know they were doing it. Programmed by people who meant well, but were themselves programmed by generations before them. It started early. Money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. Rich people are greedy. You should be grateful for what you have. Just get a stable job and play it safe. These words may sound harmless, but they sink deep into the subconscious. And over time, they become truth in your mind. Not because they are truth, but because they were repeated. Repetition creates belief, and belief controls behavior. Let me ask you something. When you think of being rich, do you feel excited or uncomfortable? Do you feel inspired or guilty? That reaction comes from your programming. If you believe that money is bad, you will push it away, without even realizing it. If you believe that wealth is only for them and not for you, you will sabotage your own path. That's poverty programming, and it's everywhere. It's in the media, it's in the culture, it's in movies, music, social circles, even religion. And let me be clear, poverty is not just a lack of money. It's a mindset, a pattern, a trap. It whispers in your ear, you're not enough. It's too late. You'll always struggle. People like you don't get rich. But here's the truth. That voice is a lie. That voice is not you. It's an echo, a broken record from someone else's fear. And today, we break that record. Because until you confront that hidden programming, no strategy, no hustle, no book will save you. You can't build a wealthy life with a poor mindset. So now, take a moment and reflect. What are the money beliefs you've inherited? What phrases did you hear growing up? What fears still live in your head? Write them down, call them out, because once you shine light on them, they start to lose power. In the next part, I'll show you how to replace those old poverty patterns with a new mental blueprint, one that aligns with wealth, success, and true abundance. We're just getting started. Now that we've exposed the lies, let's talk about the truth. And the truth is this: you will never become rich by accident. You must become rich on purpose. No one ever stumbled in millions with a confused mind. Every great fortune began with a clear goal and a burning desire behind it. This is not about wishing. This is not about hoping. This is about making a decision. Listen closely. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, not talent, not education, not luck. Desire. But not just any desire. Not, it would be nice. Not, maybe someday. I'm talking about the kind of desire that burns, the kind that keeps you awake at night, the kind that makes you move when others quit. Napoleon Hill called it a definiteness of purpose. It means knowing exactly what you want, why you want it, and what you're willing to do to get it. So let me ask you, what do you want? Not just more money. How much? By when? For what purpose? Is it $100,000 a year? $1 million? Financial freedom in 5 years? Whatever it is, write it down. Make it specific. Make it real. I will earn dollars by this date, doing this work, in exchange for this value. This one sentence can change your life. Because once your mind sees the target, it starts looking for the path. But until you define it, your mind has nothing to chase. A vague goal produces vague results. A clear goal creates power. You must give your mind a direction, not just financially, but emotionally. Ask yourself, why do I want this? Is it for your family? For your freedom? To prove something to yourself? That emotional reason is the fire that fuels the desire. The greater the reason, the stronger the drive. Now listen carefully. The universe responds to clarity, not confusion. A confused mind hesitates. A clear mind acts, and action is what transforms desire into dollars. So right now, decide what you want. Write it down. Read it daily. Feel it deeply. And remind yourself every morning, this is what I want. This is why I want it. And I will not stop until it is mine. This is how millionaires are made. One clear decision, one burning desire, one powerful commitment at a time. Now that you've set your goal, it's time to reprogram your mind to believe it. Because without belief, a goal is just a wish. So how do we install belief? We do it through a powerful technique called autosuggestion. This is not magic, this is science. Autosuggestion means feeding your subconscious mind, on purpose, with thoughts of wealth, confidence, and success. It's how you overwrite the old poverty programming. Think of your mind like a garden. The weeds are already there. If you don't plant new seeds, the weeds take over. Autosuggestion is you planting new seeds every day. Here's how it works. Write a short, powerful statement, a statement that defines your goal and your belief in it. It could sound like this. I'm earning $100,000 a year. I do work that I love. I attract money with value and purpose. I'm becoming wealthier every day. Now here's the key. You must say it aloud every morning, every night, with emotion, with intensity, with conviction. Don't just say the words. Feel them. Feel the excitement. Feel the future. Feel the identity of the person you are becoming. Because the subconscious doesn't respond to logic. It responds to emotion. Emotion is the glue. It's what makes the belief stick. If you say it flat and cold, nothing changes. But if you say it like your life depends on it, something begins to shift. You begin to feel different. You begin to think different. You begin to act different. And when your thoughts, beliefs, and actions align, results follow. You might not see it immediately, but momentum is building. Every repetition is a swing of the hammer, breaking the old walls in your mind. Every time you say your affirmation, you are reprogramming the code. You are telling your subconscious, this is who I am now. This is what I accept. This is what I expect. And the subconscious obeys. It doesn't ask questions. It just follows your repeated commands. So let me ask you, what are you programming your mind with today? Fear, doubt, lack, or faith? Belief, abundance? You get to choose. So choose wisely and say it with me now. I am wealthy in thought. I am wealthy in action. I am wealthy in identity. And money flows to me because I am ready. Let's plant this truth and water it every single day. You can't grow roses in toxic soil, and you can't grow a wealthy mind in a poor environment. Let me be direct. If your environment doesn't support your wealth, it is silently destroying it. Because here's the truth. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. You may have big dreams, but if you're surrounded by people who think small, your dreams shrink. You may speak wealth, but if your daily conversations are filled with complaints, gossip, and fear, your mind will absorb it all. Your mind is always listening. It listens to your surroundings. It listens to the people around you. It listens to the content you consume. And every input becomes a seed. So let me ask you, what are you feeding your mind? When you open your phone, do you scroll through success or through drama? When you talk with friends, do you talk ideas and goals or just problems and people? When you wake up in the morning, what's the first voice you hear? Does it lift you or limit you? If you want to build a new life, you must build a new environment. That means surround yourself with people who think bigger than you. Listen to voices that challenge you to grow. Watch content that inspires you to act. Read books that make you see yourself as powerful. And most importantly, eliminate what weakens you. This is not about judging others. This is about protecting your future. You are building a new identity. An identity needs reinforcement. Just like a seed needs sunlight, your mind needs support. So create space that breathes abundance. Make your room a place of peace and power. Keep a journal. Put your goals on the wall. Play audio that feeds your faith. Light a candle. Pray. Visualize. Because your outer world reflects your inner world. And when both align, your life begins to shift. Remember, the right environment doesn't just support success, it accelerates it. So don't just dream bigger, live bigger, surround bigger, and build a world that pulls you forward every single day. Let's be honest, you can read all the books, you can write all the goals, you can repeat affirmations every day. But if fear still controls your mind, you will find a way to lose. Because fear is the silent thief of success. It whispers lies. What if you fail? What will they think? You're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. Sound familiar? Those voices don't come from your truth. They come from your past, from the moments you were told to sit down. Be quiet. Play small. Be realistic. And over time, you began to believe them. But here's the truth. Fear is a habit. Doubt is a reflex. Scarcity is a virus. And every single one of them can be broken. You are not your fear. You are not your doubt. You are not the story you were told. You are more. But first, you must face them. You must be willing to look fear in the face and say, I see you, I hear you, but I no longer obey you. You see, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in spite of it. And every time you act, you weaken fear's grip. You retrain your nervous system. You create a new pattern. And eventually, what once terrified you becomes normal. So let's get practical. When fear shows up, pause, breathe, and ask, is this voice trying to protect me or prevent me? If it's just trying to keep you small, thank it and ignore it. Take the step anyway. Make the call, post the video, apply for the job, start the business, say yes to the next level. Because the only way to kill fear is with action. Action cures fear, decision kills doubt, and gratitude starves scarcity. So stop waiting for the fear to disappear. It won't. But you can get stronger than it. Today, right now, because you've been listening to fear for years. And look where it's gotten you. Now it's time to listen to something else. Listen to belief. Listen to vision. Listen to the part of you that refuses to quit. That's who you really are. Success isn't a one-time event. It's not a seminar. It's not a YouTube video. It's not a single moment of motivation. Success is a habit, and your wealth mindset needs daily reinforcement, not once a week, every single day, because your environment is loud, your doubts are sneaky, and if you don't train your mind, the world will train it for you. So here are 5 powerful habits to install a wealth mindset into your daily life. 1. Morning declaration. Every morning before you touch your phone, speak your wealth identity out loud. I'm a creator of value. I attract opportunity. I expect abundance. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you're becoming it. Because you are. 2. Goal repetition. Repetition is mastery. Write your top financial goal on a card or in a notebook. Read it out loud, morning and night. Feel it, see it, believe it. You're not reading words, you're installing belief. CZ 3. 10 minutes of wealth input every day. Listen, read, or watch something that trains your thinking toward prosperity. Podcast, audiobook, speech, chapter. It doesn't matter the format. It matters that you feed your mind. With wealth nutrition. 4. Evening gratitude reset. Before you sleep, reset your frequency. Write down 3 things you're grateful for, especially related to money, growth, or progress. I'm grateful for the client who reached out. I'm grateful I saved $20 today. I'm grateful I took 1 step forward. Gratitude shifts your mind from scarcity to overflow. 5. Visualize and feel the future. Spend 2 minutes, just 2, seeing your vision in your mind. The house, the freedom, the smile on your face, not just seeing it, feeling it. Let your body experience the success before it arrives. Because when the subconscious believes it, the results follow. You don't need 10 hours a day to change your life. You just need 10 intentional minutes, done with focus, done with repetition, done with emotion. Small disciplines, done daily, create massive transformations. Start your day with power, end your day with vision. Repeat, reinforce, and rewire your future. You've set your goals. You've reprogrammed your mind. You've visualized your future. Now what? There's one word that separates dreamers from doers. That word is action. Nothing replaces it. Nothing beats it. Nothing moves your life forward without it. You can read, journal, visualize, and affirm, but if you don't act, you stay exactly where you are. Let me give it to you straight. Ideas don't create results. Action does. And the most dangerous habit in the world is waiting. Waiting for the right time, waiting for motivation, waiting for clarity, waiting for when I'm ready. But let me tell you something. You're never fully ready. You just decide. You start. You move. You learn as you go. Because once you act, you trigger the most powerful force in success, momentum. Momentum is magic. When you take one bold step, the next step gets easier, and then easier. And before you know it, you're running when others are still standing. Action creates progress. Progress builds belief. Belief fuels more action. And that cycle is how wealth is built. You don't need to know every step. You just need to take the next one. Send the message, make the call, record the video, launch the page, ask the question, invest the dollar, take the leap. Don't wait for perfect. Move with purpose. And when you fall, because you will, fall forward. Learn fast, adjust, but don't stop. Because every action you take is proof to your mind that you're serious. And that proof becomes power. Remember, confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes from action. The more you do, the more you believe. The more you believe, the more you achieve. So if you're still waiting, let this be the last day. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. And never stop moving. Let me leave you with one final truth. You are not a victim. You are the programmer. You are not just a product of your past. You are the architect of your future. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every belief you install is either pushing you forward or pulling you back. And here's the secret most people never hear. You don't need permission. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need anyone to believe in you before you believe in yourself. Because everything you need is already inside you. The fire, the vision, the courage, the decision. Now you have the tools. You've learned the laws. You've broken the lies. You've rebuilt the foundation. So the only question left is, will you act? Will you commit to this journey? Not just today, but every day? Will you speak the words of wealth, think the thoughts of greatness, walk like a person who expects success? Because let me remind you, success is not for the chosen few. It is for the few who choose it. Choose it. Choose to reprogram your mind. Choose to protect your focus. Choose to act even when it's hard. Choose to believe when no one else does. And above all, choose to become the person your future is waiting for. Your life is not written in stone. It's written in thought, in belief, in discipline, in the power you hold to rewire your mind and redirect your destiny. This is your moment. This is your voice. This is your decision. So stand tall, speak loud, and claim the life that was always waiting for you. You are the programmer. You are the miracle. You are the mind that grows rich. And now the world is yours to build.